What's up, Rusty? Gary? Well, I got the hood done. I'm gonna need this cold clay. Well, the hood's not completely done. I still got some bar marks and stuff I gotta get out from when I had it at the show. But we're not gonna. I want to get after some of the problems from storing cars at body shops, because as soon as they're done, you really do need to get them out of there. They're not the environment, even if they're covered and whatnot. Man, that dust gets everywhere. So. That's what we're going to do today. Yeah, setting in up here. Not too bad today. It's like 55 today. Probably nice and warm down by Rusty. Jamie. Hey, you guys see that comment that Jeremy put up this morning on his post? About labor rates and stuff like that. Got me thinking about a lot of stuff. Mainly, can you hear me fine? Yeah, I want to make sure you guys can, yes, can you hear me fine, yes or no? How's that? Alright. Did anybody see that comment that Jeremy put up? Over JG? Anyway, so he was just talking about labor rates and stuff like that, people complaining, and he said it in the past, you can weed a lot of stuff out. I believe in paying a fair labor rate to I'd say a smaller company, stuff like that. Privately owned shops, whatnot. I have an issue paying it to the dealerships, to the big corporations, stuff like that, because they don't pay their techs squat. And then they're also charging the techs for access to information, and it's all racket. But it gets you thinking about a lot of other things going on too. I just got done looking at hold on. Nice and slick grass. I gotta make a new one. I'll be back. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, a lot of them, but what caught me was, you know, with the example he was showing was, from like Firestone or something like that. So this is kind of where this is going. You know, to me, Firestone, you know, companies like that, they charge their techs to have access to the diagnostic information and stuff like that, where they break it down, and when that tech leaves, it's just a clay bar. When that tech leaves, they want to keep that information. They want to keep that, all that diagnostic information that tech probably paid half for. And I don't think it's right, but they're charging the customer for that. They're not compensating the tech for that. But there's a lot to be read off of that receipt that he showed, because and at least, I mean, well, let's just say that's at least it's the way for the people I know that work in some of the businesses. Not so much the light scratches. It's more pulling the imperfections out of the paint. So this has got some, like we washed the car, but it's got some stuff that's kind of embedded in the paint just because of the environment that it was sitting in. And that's when I go back to, if you got a car at a body shop and it's done, don't store it there. Get it out, get the guy paid, get it out. Because you're opening yourself up to all these contaminants and stuff like that. And then you're spending your weekends doing stuff like this. I did that show that weekend. Up there at Metal Art. This paint was slick. Now I gotta go through, do all this, pull the surface contaminants off. So I can buff it and not hurt what's underneath. You've also got to be careful with clay bar, because if you don't keep it lubed, it will burn paint. A lot of people do it wrong. You just keep going. When you put it on, you literally feel the drag. Like, I'll show you here in a second. Let me see if I can see. This bar was clean when I started. You can see the stuff that it's picking up. Starts getting real dirty. You need it again. You fold it over. Keep going. Now they sell those clay bar like washcloths and stuff like that for when you wash your car. Those can scratch your neck. Those can get pretty aggressive from what I'm hearing. I've never used them, Like I had a couple of years ago, I had an '85 Cutlass. It was a factory black car. Gray interior, black paint. And it looked like the last time it had been painted and cared for was, you know, back in '85. Use one of these on it, shine up real nice. Wipe it off, inspect it. Now you are going to get some hazing and holographing and stuff like that with this. But that's what the polish and stuff like that's going to take care of. So I'm going to do that later on, but I want to get this car done, this step done first. Like right here, you can literally feel this is slick, feel the drag. Black, oh, we know we're going to see it. Well, this is just a spray detailer that comes with it. That's all it is. Don't really want to do circular motions from what I'm told. I've never done it. I've tried it. I don't feel like trying it. I was told not to do it. So, I'll keep straight back and forth motions until it's nice and slick. Obviously, you know, rings, wedding rings, belt buckles, anything like that while you're doing this. Good way to kill a paint job. But you can definitely see and feel a difference in the paint as you do it. Work small areas. You want to keep it going. Keep it wet. If you start getting dry streaks, we'll spray. You don't have to go slow. You're just trying to get it done. Make sure the car is clean before you start. And I would say, give it a good day to dry out. So who did the paint on it? It's more your flat, top surfaces that are gonna have the imperfections. Oh, yeah, that. When you get problems like that, I found it's best to just contact your state's Consumer Protection Agency. And they really help out a lot. Because it's not like you paid a couple $100 or you had a repaint done. I mean, that's factory paint. That's supposed to be, good paint. Pay good money for a new product because you want something nice. You want something that won't break down, even though, I'm a diehard Chevy guy, but Chevy's really dropped the ball lately with their cars, man. They got transmission problems, they got known engine issues they're letting go by, all kinds of stuff. It's a bunch of crap. Yeah, no, there's not much you can do now, you know what I mean? It's kind of, that's kind of a done deal. GB, what's up, buddy? Hey, hold on one second, I want to show you something. That is what was laying on top of my piston.
right. Hello, Risk. My name's Adam. I named my car the wrong name. I thought it was funny when I named it that. Everyone keeps telling me to change the name, but man, I can't. I just can't do it. She earned it. We fought through it. She's still my baby. Hugh, you ever use the clay bars? You don't know why I'm doing that. That's all covered up. Pops is home. He in here asking 1,000 questions in a minute, but I'm glad he's here to ask them. He had that stroke. Whoa, he got lucky. Definitely picking some garbage up. Get rid of this for the time being. I'll plug it in when the battery starts going down. Right. You trying to say the Vic's a little too far gone? It's amazing how much just this step in the general polishing compound before you wax will make a paint job look like $1,000,000. You know? Warm it back up. Oh, let's see. I'm super untrustworthy about fresh painted cars. The last two I bought were trash. This car looks solid. Hey, thanks, man. Buddy of mine, Metal Art Customs, he's got a channel. You can watch all the body work and paint work done on this car over there. I'm doing all the mechanical. I did the suspension, all the floor work, engine work, you name it. I gotta do the interior and basically finishing it off now. And that's Ricochet. Thanks for stopping by. That's what we've done to the engine. Still playing with it. Still dressing her up, working on a few things. Okay, so let me tell you something about this car. And I'll bring it back here so you can see the level that it was done, okay? This back corner, actually, let's just say it was the whole back of the car, okay? At one point, somebody backed into a wall, crushed this whole back corner in. I've got, on that side, I measured 3/4 of an inch of Bondo. Over here, there was almost 2 inches. And none of these panels were replaced. The guy at Metal Art Customs metalworked the back of this car back together, painted it, and got it so straight that I don't have to put the filter panel in the cove. Oh, and there goes my battery. Guy knocked it out of the park. And this roof, C-section of this roof, playing back to here, took the C pillar out, B pillar, all the way up to the A pillar, and cut it clean along here, pulled this whole section of the roof out and replaced it with a donor section. You can't tell. Look how flat the hood is. Those hood scoops were welded in. Those are off of a 66 Chevelle. The guy, he's got skills like you wouldn't believe. He got it. I mean, to me, he's one of the best out there. What's up, Fisher? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with body filler at all. It's only wrong when you got a quarter panel made out of 3 gallons of it. You know what I mean? House plaster. No, that's bad. Okay, I just read that part. Hey, that's like them guys finding blue jeans and stuff like that is behind dents and doors and stuff like that. You know, they crack the Bondo and peel out a whole pair of Levi's. I always find that funny when I see that. I got a buddy working on a 64 Fairlane right now. That's a nice car. I almost bought a 64 Galaxy. About 15 years ago. Hate that. I bet they were.
Hold on, guys. Give me some water. I gotta adjust my quarter panel. My door cap's off. That would have been awesome. All right, so back in high school, my buddy had a 77 Bandit edition, you know, Hearst hatch Trans Am. And we did that car. And I can tell you, and I wish I had better light over here. I can tell you that I personally put in 3 gallons of Bondo in that car. Top of the T-bar, rocker panels, sole door transition, it was all Bondo. Car looked good when we were done. I was Michelangelo with that shit. And car was around for quite a few years, but I heard one day it went over the tracks and sounded like a pottery dish breaking. I want to say we got that car back on the road looking like $1 million for like $500 or something like that. It was pretty bad. I had a 73 Cutlass that the faster you went, the wider the body got. And the inner wheel tubs were gone, quarters flapped in the air. Yeah, it was a 73. And I swear if we hit 100 mile an hour, you could feel the back end of that car starting to lift up and hyper-skirt a little bit. But we still took it up the top speeds because, hey, we know what we were doing. It was safe. You know what I mean? Everything's fine. My car's running. Can't be nothing wrong with it. Jordan, we'll be tile here in a minute. On that part right. I can tell you what, guys, the paint is feeling 1,000% smoother. I'm getting them contaminants off of it. Get a new rag. This will dry out. got some stuff to do before I even get over to that stage.
Huh?
I got some stuff to do before I even get to that stage.
Yeah, just don't, when you're using these, don't push on, let it float.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that, there's still some stuff in there.
Well, I
That
have.
other thing, that would have tore the paint up.
Yeah.
That's more for DA and Bondo stuff. This is a polisher. Looks good.
You can feel the difference between this side and that other top of that fender.
Feel it or see it.
Feel it.
I can see spots on it.
Well, no, the spots are gonna, I gotta work them out later, but feel the top of this,
Fingerprints, yeah.
feel the top of this, now feel the top of this. Feel this.
Yeah, just,
That's what this.
yeah, just be careful, you don't do too hard because
Oh, I
Ryan, buffed out the Mustang once,
Yeah,
and I never said nothing to him or Rogers, I had a big argument, but he burnt the paint
yeah.
down one of the X's on the tops.
Yeah, them big rotary ones, you gotta be real careful with.
Huh?
Them big rotary ones, you gotta be really careful with.
Yeah. And Rogers got the ability, the talent to do it.
Yeah.
Got enough light in here, huh?
Yep. Why I moved it over.
Open the door, an airplane will fly in here. Yeah, that's good. Just don't push down on it too hard. Is this hard to move by yourself?
No, it's actually pretty easy.
Good.
Once you get it moving,
Oh, your mom said that van needs, brakes?
it's gonna need brakes.
You think it's pads?
Yeah.
So if I buy pads for both sides,
Yeah, it's,
I don't wanna get in the rotors.
we don't have to do it right away.
Well, I'll pick them up and then when you get time.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, we just,
That's what I call it.
Just a pad slab would be good. and if it really doesn't sound any different, but if they're hearing it and whatever, it's, I said it doesn't sound any different than yesterday,
Yeah,
but if they're hearing it, it's best just to do it.
yeah. Those two are paranoid about vehicles. I told her if one of the brake lines break, you still got front or back brake. It's gonna stop so you can get off the road.
Yeah, they're just gonna be real spunky.
Andy's car is a different deal.
Right, 'cause that's got that single pot on it.
Is this garbage?
Yeah.
Or whatever's garbage, let me know and I'll get rid of it when the garbage man goes out.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll pick up some pads. If you. Oh, you still got your neck and everything to put in, huh?
Yeah.
You got the rubber pads for these? Oh, I see you
Yeah.
got the-
Yeah, we got them all.
all that stuff for the Buick. Little
Well, I gotta buy
pads.
all that. I mean,
I want
that's
the
what's gonna
company,
end up costing me a ton of money is all the
I
little
want the
stuff.
company called Steel Rubber,
Yeah.
and they had everything. That's a
Um,
lot of money on rubber.
I got Luddy's right now working on a list of, I told them what I had, and I said, tell me everything else I need.
Yeah, you're gonna be hard to do, but.
So they're working on a list, and that'll get me pretty close, and the other stuff will just kind of find as we go.
I might have told you, I wanted to buy a '62 Chevy from Uncle John. Grandpa wouldn't let me buy it. So he didn't trust nobody, you know? But it was a V8, probably a 327. It had 3-speed on the floor. It was just a driver, just a ride, you know?
Right.
It was like $175. This is a solid car, but, so I ended up buying a '68 Chevy from Bucky for $50 or $75.
Huh.
Yeah, cars were cheap.
Yeah, ain't like that no more.
You know, I was thinking about them Teslas. The guy that did your mom's therapy,
Yeah.
he just bought one. So he brought it over and showed, I wasn't home, but he was showing Andy because he had seen it, all the pictures on his wall.
Yeah.
And he said that, you know, the trunk is in the front, like the old Corvairs.
Yeah.
They took them off because they were unsafe. So why is the Tesla better? Because it's better
Well,
framing?
what was unsafe about the Corvair was it had, the suspension was almost like a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
So when you go around the corner, and if you went around the corner fast enough, the wheels, they would, you know,
But
bow
the
in.
problem was the safety of the front end collisions.
Yeah, well, we've
Yeah.
also got, what, high-tech steels now and everything else, and crumple zones, and,
Yeah, I had a 61 Corvair. Did you ever see the engines on those?
oh yeah, it looked like a lawnmower engine.
Yeah, it had the one on top and then it went around the bottom, you know, the belts.
Yeah.
It's always throwing a belt. So I had to stop and pull over and wind the belt just like you do in a lawnmower.
So what would happen with those, that you go around a corner, and the tires would go underneath,
But I paid $10 for
and
that
it
car.
would flip the car.
So I got ready to sell it, and your grandpa told me, he says, I got, $30 for $20, and I thought it was a good deal, over 10. So I ran, he sold it to Dustin Heath's grandpa. So I was talking to him, and he said, oh, that's a heck of a car for $50. Your grandpa screwed me on $30. You don't do that to a kid.
Especially your son.
Yeah, he said, oh, that's a nice car for 50, and your grandpa told me he got like 20 or 30.
He put $20 in his pocket.
But it wasn't worth the argument, but you don't do that to your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin's grandpa was a lot like my dad, he was a character.
Yeah.
Always liked like Hennessy. He had a garage down there on, Maple, you know where that, he lived in that trailer?
Yeah.
Just as you go down Maple, there's a trailer on the right. He lived there, but he had a garage like Hennessy, always these drunks hanging around, drinking beer and just talking, just like Hennessy's place. But he was good, 'cause I used to go down there and he'd show me stuff on my car, you know, how the coils worked and. Yeah, he said, man, it's a heck of a car for $50. Oh, man.
Oh, GV.
What did,
Hey, yeah.
what did you do? You need to take these home so we get.
No, I'm gonna take them home with it.
Yeah. Alright. Garage is nice and big where you could spin stuff around.
That's why I wanna build my thing this size.
Yeah, you gotta have room. I like the depth myself.
Yeah.
Cause with the depth, you can always put a workbench across the back or something. Alright, so I'll pick up both sets of pants for the back.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, okay, who all is left in here?
Hey, I saw a deer out back today. It was at least a 10 point. I counted 10. It was big.
Okay, let's see. Somebody was talking about a 65 Impala. Rick, you got a 65 with a 454? I had a 66 327 convertible Impala. That helping any?
Me a little bit.
What's up, Matthew? Daryl? What you doing today, man? Oh, just in here trying to get this stuff going. So I can get to the next step of the process. A long day ahead of me What's up, cars? Trying to put this so I can read and do what I need to do. Trying to show people why you don't when you get your cars done. When you get your cars painted and you get them done, why you get them out of the body shops. Because no matter how well they're protected and stored, it's a dirty environment. Pay the man, get it out of there. Now, Daryl did a great job at keeping her protected, but that doesn't stop the contaminants from getting in. So we are decontaminating the paint. That's what we're doing today. Oh, let's see. I tell you what, I couldn't have picked a better guy to do it. I can tell you that much. I'll always say that. I always have. And you can feel it on this. What's the temperature over where you're at, cars? Oh, I know. I love these things. Used right, they're great. Used wrong, you can mess paint job up really quick. But me, when I use them, I go through a ton of detail remove.
funny, the girls are liking Dr. Pepper more than anything else.
Yeah.
When I was Henry's age, the only place you could get Dr. Pepper was down south.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was not around here. These spots gonna come out?
Yeah, they'll come out on the next process.
Why are those there? I mean, why couldn't it just been dried off when it got rained on?
Because when it got rained on, it was outside during that show.
Yeah.
It rained all day.
You didn't dry it?
Huh? We dried it, but I got spots. What we do about it?
They should've had that guy buff it out for you. You all paid up with him?
Yep.
That's a problem with black, it shows every little thing, you know?
Right.
It strikes on your mom's Mustang, every little scratch.
Yeah. So that was my dad in here.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Alright, I gotta go out back to the tractor and pick up that trailer.
Alright.
Yeah, you can see a lot of spots right here, Al.
Yeah.
Getting the right, Good, I'm around somewhere.
You get that, that engine back together yesterday? Cars? I did a timing chain set up, it was a Freelander or something like that. Quite a few years back. They are not fun to work on. I don't like them dual overhead cam motors. Them cam pages, like I said, them cam pages make me nervous. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you can get hurt real quick. Take a bolt off, but you're not supposed to. Oh, you got problems. You're definitely gonna have problems.
Getting colder out there.
Yeah.
Can't buff that or just,
No, not right now. Not right now. I'm cleaning the contaminants off the paint.
what's that?
Cleaning contaminants off the paint.
Oh, yeah.
That way, I don't run it in with the buffer, you know?
You be waxing this car for the next 20 years. Hopefully.
Just by the time I get to the end of it.
Huh?
By the time I get to the end of it, it's like them guys that paint the Golden Gate Bridge. They start one, turn around and go back again.
Yeah, sorry, you have a grandson someday, leave it to, so gotta take care of it. Henry showed me this little rubber band gun thing he made.
Yeah.
I said, where'd you make that in your school? I said, you're not supposed to make that stuff in school.
Well, now here's the thing. We could have made it in school, it'd have been fine.
It was just a little bitty thing where you pull the rubber
Yeah.
band back. So I said, what's your favorite, what do you like in school? You don't like reading. I mean, smart, he comprehends, but he only wants to read what he wants to read.
Right.
He said, I don't like reading, but he likes history.
Right.
It's
So,
that's because of all the war stuff.
right, so he'll devour the history stuff.
I says, what about gun making class? He just grinned and
Yeah.
Chuck said he's having a hard time with Henry's math homework.
The way they do this new math stuff is
I
horrible.
don't know, he said he's having a hard time. Cause he says Henry's in the 4th grade and I'm having trouble.
And Chucky's good in math.
That was his math, that was his thing.
Right.
you know?
Well, you should have seen me trying to do Kristen's math.
Adam, there's a box over there you can probably stand down. You take a chance on that, you hit the car.
It ain't gonna hit the car laying down on the ground.
Here,
The box, I'll
Here.
worry about that box.
I don't see why. That thing there, tips, you can really screw it all right. Definitely don't want to be hauling this back to Sydney.
No. I most definitely do not.
I'm gonna set this back over here.
Yeah, I gave up on the math stuff when
Huh?
I gave up on the math stuff because
Oh, the math?
I could solve it, but you couldn't
Yeah, I
solve it
got
the
lost.
way they wanted
I
to
got
teach.
lost when Chuck was in school.
But you know, I could come up with the answer, it'd be the correct answer, but it wasn't the way they wanted to show the kids how to do it.
I was taking 9th grade math in the middle of the 7th grade. But now I couldn't do it. Yeah, I didn't take any math in high school. Cause I took it all in middle school, they moved me up. But I couldn't do it anymore. That's when the slide rules, you ever see a slide rule?
Yeah.
That's when they first come up. I was about 6th grade, 5th grade.
Oh, what's up, Chris? Yeah, we're not doing wrenches today. I need to get, before it starts getting any colder, I need to get this car protected. Stuff I've been wanting to do with, you know, Well, you know how it is up this way, man. No matter how much fire we put in the garage and the furnace, she don't ever get warm enough. That's why I want to stand on this box. Makes me worried. And Chris, the only time my wrenches clang is when I throw them. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you still on here? I want to show you something. So I pulled the heads off, okay? I pulled them off because I did some math wrong. And I messed up. Put that in my... Hold on one sec. There it is. All right. See that spacer? I found this fell through my head, went past the valve and was laying on top of the piston. Yeah. Talk about an eye-opening moment when I opened that engine up. Good thing I never started it. Or we'd have had. That'd have been an interesting show. Let's just say that. I am cool, calm, and collected, and hardly ever lose my cool. But you'd have seen me come straight unglued if I had pulled that engine out of this car. That much I can tell you. Old Adam would have been a very, very, very unhappy camper. And I don't know how you do it. Because the motors that you build, those are some serious motors. And when your motors say I'm done, they say, yeah, I'm done. In a grand fashion. How you do it, not absolutely lose it when that happens is beyond me. Because you're not the guy out there spending your money and having people do everything for you. You know? Building a kid. You have a reputable shop build your engines just because of what you expect out of them, and because your engines are to that level that you really do need that specialized equipment to get them built right. But you're still doing all your install work. Your nights and weekends out there. When they give up the ghost, they give up the ghost. They go ghost. That's what yours do. I got a new one, hold on.
Looks good. What, the radio on or something?
No, I gotta watch the kind of music that's playing.
Huh?
I gotta watch the music that's playing.
Why?
YouTube will hit me with a copyright.
Huh?
YouTube will hit me with a copyright infringement.
Not if you're not recording it.
It's recording.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. You gotta watch it.
Huh?
Since you gotta watch it, it's,
Yeah.
they really started cracking down on that.
Everything in this box is no good.
Yeah, that one with the hay gaskets in it?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll throw it in there Wednesday when we take the garbage out.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll have more stuff to go in there.
Huh?
I'm sure I'll have more stuff to go in there.
I don't think this is any good.
No, probably not.
Throw it in.
So what are you gonna be filming tomorrow? setting up his recording studio. How's that? Hey, how's your daughter's car coming, by the way? Proud of her for taking that on. It's a big project for a young girl that's, you know, in high school, man. They got social lives and everything else.
Here, this stuff was in the Polaris, is it yours? Zip ties or just out of the box?
It's out of the box.
Those zip ties are actually kind of expensive, if you think about it.
No, they are.
If you get the big ones,
Yep.
Rick used to give me the ones at Riverside threw in the garbage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to make sure I check it out then. Honestly, I probably could have just asked my daughter what was going on with it because I think she's the one that's been following her car the most. But she gets, what is that? Keep telling her she needs to comment when she follows these people. It really helps them out. But she don't like to comment for some reason. Well, so I ain't gonna force her to do nothing, but actually, you can comment on my channel. Yo, Chris, I want to show you something. Hold on. check that plate out. Finally found them. I also got Daryl one for his shop because, you know, his building opened in '38. So I managed to find a couple of them in a couple of different places. So I got Daryl one for his building too. Still got 4 people in here. That's cool.
door compartment door broke for mine, cause they weren't worth nothing. So I just put one of them little bolt latches like you put on the door,
Right.
screwed it in. Alright, I gotta run out back. What time did you leave last night?
About 8:30.
Is it, when it get cold out here?
No, I'm just getting tired. Just getting tired.
Yeah, I'll pick them brake pads up tomorrow and then whenever we get through it.
I've been having a lot of luck with the Bendix blue lines,
Appendix, where you buy them at?
Lake County.
Huh?
Lake County.
Oh, yeah?
They've been really good pads.
Seems like every time when you go out there when you're working in my store, we had to grind them and make them.
Yeah, not this one.
Well, if you wanna just call. them
I'll call
over.
to get them ordered.
Yeah, let me know when you do and I'll pick them up.
Yeah, I've been real happy with them.
Good. I like that lady that works down there.
Yeah,
Forget what her name is.
Karen.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, she's pretty nice. Kristen likes to deal with
Yeah,
her.
she was telling me that, I don't know when it was, but her and her friends, she said, we were all dressed up, she said, dressed up to go out. And they had a flat tire and some guy stopped to help her and she said, she ended up showing him how to do it or what.
Right.
And I laughed, and she said, we were dressed up to go out.
I have to get my box here in a minute. Bring it down to my level. A lot of dang work.
Feel and listen. You can hear it when it hits some dirt.
What's up, Olivia? How you doing today? done with this fender and the roof, I'm gonna take a break and then come back. Oh. I think I cleaned the floor, huh? I'm gonna take a break and then come back probably in an hour and start another live. When I start the buffing process, the grubbing countertops, and everything else. All that fun stuff. Ain't seen your brother in a while. How's he been doing? Tell you what, dragging this leg around. Well, like so, I guess nothing's changing with him, huh? Nothing changed with me either. How you been feeling?
need to get you over here. Need someone short enough to get down on the ground and do this without bending over. That's what I need. I don't know, my wife's that short, I still can't get her over here to do it. Hey, I think short chicks are cool. That one's boom. I mean, you'd think with me being 6'3", that I'd at least have one of my daughters have some height. Nope. They all took after my wife in that department. My wife was only like 4 foot. She's what, 4'10", 4'11". Two of my kids are, one's 4'10", the other one's 4'11". I got one daughter that's like 5'3". And she was upset when the doctor said her growth plates had closed off and that she wouldn't grow no more. Because she wanted to be 6 foot tall. Should probably get enough stuff together to build a plank or a walking board for the next step. gonna call it for a little bit. Y'all, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, if you don't get out in the garage, you can't get your shit done and get working. Get the kids out there too. Bye.